Yo guys, what is going on? It is Royal here today, back for another episode of the Dungeon series here on royal.enchantedmc.net. Of course, if you guys do want to hop on and check out the server, please consider using that custom IP because whenever you guys do, it does directly support me in the channel. So obviously, I greatly appreciate it. And the server is Bedrock and Java compatible. Bedrock Port and the Bedrock IP are going to be linked down below in the description. Now guys, we're going to hop straight into today's episode because there has been massive updates just added. First things first, okay, I have been AFKing for quite some time. I couldn't play at all on Saturday. I was super busy IRL, but I did AFK all day on the AFK mob. And take a look at our currencies. We have come back to 275 trillion souls, 24 trillion essence, and off camera as well, I do have a massive update. Our guild member, Carson, ended up paying me 50 million shards to go ahead and max out our sword level attributes, which is an insane help. So Carson, if you're watching this, bro, shout out to you. Now I am recording this on Sunday already, so if you guys don't know, payouts are taken on Saturday every single week, so everybody's values have completely reset. We did end up placing top 5 on the server. Like I said, we are trying to play competitive this season and we ended up placing top 5, so I will take it. But can we do it again this week? All right, in today's episode, you guys can probably already tell by the title, we currently have a level 1221 sword, which means we have unlocked every single enchant on the server and we can now max out our sword in today's episode. And there's actually a couple of brand new enchants that we're going to go ahead and check out in today's video that I have never seen actually proc. So let's come over here to the soul enchants. We will start here. I don't know if I got flash off camera or on camera in the last episode, but we do have flash. Oh my god, wait, I haven't added my flash crystal. Let's do that right now. Oh dude, I am a moron. We have a 99% flash booster right here. Literally apply that to the sword right now, and we're going to be changing up our crystals a little bit more in today's episode as well. But really quickly, let's take a look at the enchant. So now we have unlocked Guardian's Magic. This is a brand new enchant, but it will give you a 1.25x final multiplier towards your enchant. But this enchant right here will upgrade your enchant booster by 1.25x, which is actually huge. So we should be able to afford this relatively easy. Yeah, 24 trillion souls. Go ahead and max that out immediately. And there's an awakened version of this enchant as well. Let me go take a look at the changelog real quick on Discord because there was a content update dropped and I believe they added a bunch of new awakened enchants and I definitely want to take a look at those. So obviously there's new armor, there's new past tiers, new enchant pet, new legendary lucky block, 1 extra crystal slot, but the crystal slot is kind of crazy because if I take a look, we have to get to sword level 1750. So we're not really too worried about this, to be honest. It would be great to have this, but that's so far into the future. But yeah, 5 new awakened enchants, bro. There's shadow. In addition to the 8 shadows hitting your mob, 2 other zone mobs around you will also have 8 shadow mobs hitting them. Okay, I mean that sounds pretty decent. Let's take a look at it. Is shadow? Oh, shadow is an essence enchant, so let's go ahead and max this out. And the first level of the brand new awakened shadow enchant is already a trillion essence. I think I'll just get 1 level of that. I don't think it's all that good and I just don't make a whole lot of essence. But yeah, also hold on, I want to see guardians actually proc. I don't know if they actually spawn in the zone or not, but I'm very curious to see this thing actually work. What's the percentage for this thing to proc? 0.2% basically. That's not that bad. And wait, Guardian's Magic enchant, it just procced in the chat, but do you guys see any guardians anywhere? Maybe it doesn't actually spawn into the zone. It did end up proccing though. We went to an 8x enchant multiplier for a couple of seconds, so I'll take it. I guess it might not be like a visual enchant, but also they have added skills to dungeons as well. This is a brand new update, and if I do slash skills, you have an entire skill tree here. Now I think your skills just randomly activate. Like look, your 1x essence has ended. That's a part of the skills, so there is a bit of a cooldown on them. There's a 5-minute cooldown before you can activate your skills once again. You can't really choose which skill activates, so I think you kind of want to upgrade every single skill at least a little bit, but for sure we are going to be focusing the enchant skill more than anything. Now these actually cost swings, so I currently have 1.6 million swings from like AFK. Wait, whoa, I have 1.9 million somehow. Okay, I'm not complaining. I will take it. We are going to deposit some swings in here and get a couple levels of the brand new enchant skill. Now I don't want to dump all of my swings into this, but I do want to dump like a majority. Like, can I max this out? Oh wait, no, you can't. Wow, this actually goes on for mad long. There's 100 skill tree levels. Okay, I think I'll get it to level 50, and then we're gonna do 25 levels of the essence skill and then 25 levels of the soul skill, just so we can kind of diversify a little bit, because once again, you can't really choose what skill like procs every 5 minutes. It's random, at least to my knowledge. So the only one I don't really care about is the damage skill. Just being real. Now the rest, dump it all into the enchant skill tree, and bang, there we go. That is everything. What level did we make it to? We made it to level 78. Now let's go back to the awakened enchants. There is a brand new awakened version of penetrate. So instead of penetrate activating for 5 seconds, if you can get the awakened proc, it will activate for 15 seconds, which is actually a massive deal. Okay, so we're gonna get 3 levels of this. And you can also awaken the ghost enchant. This one should be a little bit cheaper, so we can actually throw a decent amount of levels into this. Bang, we'll stop right there. Instead of 1 sword spawning, it spawns in 4, which is crazy. And then the last 2 is going to be virus, which, I mean, it's pretty cheap, but this is probably gonna be the most useless one. So I'll just stop right there. And then there's also Guardian's Magic. Wait, what does this do? Lasts twice as long. Oh my God, wait, 100,000 millions, billion, wait, 10 trillion though? For the first level. That's kind of expensive. I'm not gonna cap. We'll buy 3 levels of the awakened version of Guardian's Magic, but that's pretty expensive. Oh, look, and right there, awoken enchant activated. You have activated the penetrate enchant. So now it's lasting for 15 seconds. And once again, that's gonna make a massive difference in our swings. Now, before I forget, let's take a look at our sword attributes. Once again, shout out to Carson for boosting the hell out of me, bro. We are now sword attribute level 35. And I was saving this last sword level to buy it on episode. And this is going to give us another 20% attack speed. Bang. We are now done with sword attributes. The rest of my shards are going to go into either the AFK mob or maxing out my heroes. Now, right over here, we do need to upgrade the Thanos enchant a little bit more. 5.6 trillion essence. Dump that. And then we have Dragon's Breath right here. The final enchant before we have a fully maxed out sword. So this one summons an Ender Dragon that will fly through the zone, inflicting damage on zone mobs. I believe this does damage to every single mob in the zone. And look at the damage multiplier. A 2,500 X damage multiplier. And once again, I think it's to all mobs, so that is actually crazy. Let's upgrade this and see if we can get it to proc on episode. Wait, whoa. Oh, I already see it. It is a massive Ender Dragon going throughout the zone. All right, honestly, that's sick. And we actually had Thanos in the middle of the zone for a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw that, but now this is a fully maxed out sword. Every single enchant fully upgraded. Now all we have to worry about is prestiging enchants to get even more overpowered. And prestiging enchants is actually pretty important, especially for currencies in like G-Top. Let me give you guys a current update on G-Top. Again, value reset yesterday. So if we take a look, we're currently in 7th place. That's not great. I do still want to try and finish top 5 this week if it's possible. The only thing we're really lacking in is going to be rebirths. I'm definitely going to be rebirthing a lot in today's episode. I'm making it to at least rebirth level 100 because we have this maxed out sword. But if I take a look, this is what my currencies are looking like. Once again, I didn't really play at all Saturday. I just simply sat on the AFK mob and we already have 150 trillion souls and 13 trillion essence. But if we take a look at the carry, bang. Carson, 1.4 quadrillion souls and 109 trillion essence. We have got to get this guy some help. All right, Jonks hasn't logged on. Max Jax hasn't logged on. Snap is about like the same level as me, to be honest. Soup Bowls, I don't know what Soup Bowls is doing, bro. He's rebirth 14 with the trillion souls. He's selling the bag. Spilva, 70 trillion. Voltira, 100 trillion. And then IGN Emo, 260 trillion. And then Alum with 500 trillion. And he's rebirth level 120. So listen, we got to get like these 2 guys right here some help for sure. And I plan on grinding a ton in today's episode, and we've already made massive sword upgrades. So now let's take a look at my inventory. I have a bunch of lucky blocks to place down. I only really care about sword perk tickets and totem boxes. That's kind of it. We got a tier 2 totem box right there, 15 perk tickets, another tier 2 totem box that we are going to open up here in a second. And then bang, final one, we got, what did we get? Oh, 30 perk tickets. That's actually insane. And don't get it twisted, PV5. Oh my God. Wait, I just saw the Guardian enchant proc. It actually goes over your screen. So bang, place down all of these extra lucky blocks right here. Boom, boom. And oh, wait, we got a tier 4 totem box. That's huge. Let's open this up. What do we get? Bang, a tier 4 money totem. That's actually a good win. Praise God. If you guys have been watching the whole season, you know I have been getting rinsed on my totems and just my luck in general this entire season. So it's about time something goes my way. And off camera as well, I have been crafting up some totem skin boxes to open up for today's clip. So let's drop all of these down. Oh, devil skin. That might be good. I don't actually know what the devil skin does, but the rest, oh my days, we got cooked. Wow, that was disgusting. But what does the devil skin do? That actually might be a little crazy. Tool boost, pass boost, enchant boost, and a shard boost. Listen, shard boost is buns, but look at that enchant booster, a 0.36x. Don't mind if I do. But the rest of the skins, I mean, we don't really care. So let's go ahead and equip our little devil skin right here. And now it's time to edit our crystals a little bit. Listen, enhancer boost still isn't bad because we don't have the last last crystal slot right here unlocked at sword level 1.7k, but I'm gonna get rid of it anyway. And there's one other crystal I want to get rid of. It's gonna be chicken jockey. Now, chicken jockey does make you a decent amount of currencies, but the thing is, it can't proc like twice. Once chicken jockey procs, it can't proc again until all the chickens leave. As you guys can see, there's literally chickens in the zone right now. So I feel like having a crystal for it is kind of useless. And we are going to replace those 2 slots with the brand new enchants. We want a Pandora's box crystal because this will help our enchant multiplier. So we want this procking as often as possible. And then I don't really have one just yet, I don't think, but we also want a Guardian's magic crystal. So let's head over into the ender chest. I have a Pandora's box 91% right here, and I do have an 88% Guardian's magic crystal, and that's it. Not the greatest crystals of all time. I do have some tier 5 boxes that I can go ahead and open actually. So let me rip these open and I'll bring you guys right back. We'll see if we pull anything better. Wow, we just got insanely lucky and we pulled 2 98% boosters. So apply these to the sword immediately, and this is what the new setup is looking like, bro. We're looking pretty good. The main enchants that I want to focus on prestiging now, let me give you guys a rundown. Once we get to a higher rebirth, we want to prestige laser as much as possible. We want to max this out realistically, and then zombie apocalypse as well. And then taking a look at essence, we probably want to try and max out phantom swarm actually. Can we do this? Or I mean, no, we still can't afford it just yet, but we got a couple prestiges into that. But other than that, I don't think there's really a whole lot of essence enchants we want to prestige. We'll probably just focus awaken enchants or awaken version of enchants with essence, to be honest. I don't think there's really anything else we need. So bang, there goes all of our essence. We got phantom swarm to prestige level 10. That's not bad. Really quickly, let me take a look at my enchant mastery. How many points do we have? We have 32 mastery points. Actually, let's use 20 of them right there to up our max prestige to now level 14. Now we have 200 trillion souls. Is this one? This one isn't max prestige. Oh my god, there goes all of our souls just like that, huh? Okay, now we're down to 95 trillion. We got a couple more prestiges of zombie apocalypse, and I think we just save the rest of our souls for whenever we get to a higher rebirth so we can continue prestiging laser and zombie apocalypse. Those are probably going to be the 2 that I focus on the most, just so I'm making the most amount of currencies for G top. But now it is time. All right, we are going to be purchasing some bundles in today's episode because you guys know I have been getting rinsed on bundles all season long. So hopefully this is the time that we go crazy. I believe there's a brand new enchant pet out as well, right? Let me just double check. Oh my god, there is, bro. There's a new enchant pet and there's a brand new set. I need both of those. So I am off rip going to purchase 2 bundles because this bundle also comes with tier 4 totem boxes, which is massive, and it comes with 25 sword perks. Bro, this bundle is just godlike in general. We don't really care about these tier 5 things or the tier 4s. Just get them out of my inventory. Now, I do also have a bunch of tier 2 totems. Let me just spam open all of these real quick because I'm assuming we're probably going to win some better ones out of the tier 4s. And let's start off with the totems. All right, let's see if we can get any upgrades. Tier 3 souls totem. That is already an upgrade right there. Another tier 4 money. A tier 4 essence. We will take it. Can I get a tier 4 enchant? Tier 3. All right, we're getting closer. Nope. Pass totem. Don't need any of that. Get it out of my face. Okay. Another tier 4 essence right there. Let's just spam open the rest. We got another tier 3 enchant and another tier 4 essence. Okay, we can work with this. That wasn't that bad. Totem merging. Let's come over here. We are going to merge 3 tier 4s to make a 2-star tier 4. We were previously rocking a tier 1 essence totem, so this is a massive upgrade right there. So actually some pretty solid upgrades. I think we just got to get rid of this one. We didn't get a better tool totem, so that's a little interesting, but it's all good. Let's go ahead, apply this tier 3 right here, and let's go ahead and move on to the actual loot boxes. All right, we have 14 of these. I might open more in today's episode if I don't win the set and the enchant pet. Okay, just a warning, but I think I'm due. Okay, I'm definitely due this season to get a little bit of luck. More. Oh crap, 2 crown sets off the rip. First 3 boxes, and we got some more tier 4 totem boxes. See, that's the type of luck I'm talking about right there. We will go ahead and give away one of these brand new crown sets. If you guys want to enter in the giveaway, just comment your IGN down below. You guys already know the vibes. It is about damn time. Now, job's not finished. We're still looking for an enchant pet, so let's go ahead and get 3 more down. So right here, another crown set. 50 sword perks. Nah, 50 sword perks is insane. But now they want to give me all the sets in the world, bro. All right, who rigged my account? Who rigged the rates? Staff might have hit me with the buff. I'm not gonna lie, but let's go ahead and win that enchant pet. Still haven't gotten it. It's all good. Keep placing these down. We do have 45 enchanted pet boxes, and you do have a really small chance to win an enchanted pet out of that. Also, a little bit of a pet update. My pets are fully maxed out Rainbow Plus. Did all of that off camera. Another loot box, another 15. enchanted pet boxes, okay? It's not that bad of a win. Let's open up these enchanted pet boxes, but the rest of the pet boxes, I don't think we need because I have Rainbow Plus. So I have the maxed out tier. And right here, another crown set, 50 sword perks, and the enchant pet. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Finally, we got lucky. You love to see it, dude. Slash pets, we're gonna max that bad boy out right now. And hold on, slash milestones, I should have a bunch of milestones to go ahead and claim. I don't know what's in here. I haven't even taken a look. More sword perk rolls. I don't know if we're re-rolling our perk in today's episode, but in the next episode, we're gonna be gunning for either Master 3 or Universal 3 once again. We tried in the last episode, and I got stuck with Fortune 5. I think I had like 20 trade tickets left, and yeah, I wasn't gonna re-roll that. And then another totem skin box. We got another devil skin. Wait, that's a good pull. Let's apply this to, what do we apply to? I guess I'll get rid of one of my angel skins, but the angel skins do make you more like candle drops, so I kind of like having it. But look at the enchant boost on this thing. Give me that right there. Equip, wait, what? Oh, I have to click it right here. Boom. Now we have 2 devil skins. And PV3, let's grab a bunch of books of experience to go ahead and max out this brand new enchant pet right here. And let's also hit him with some pet traits and some pet stats. So right here, I could roll for God 1. We have 250 tickets. Oh, I thought I rolled it right there, dude. Jesus Christ. And bang. God 1. Used a lot of tickets, but it's worth it. I'll take that. Thank you. Now let's go to pet stats. I'm gonna need S's in these 2 categories. All right, maybe even a double S. Depends how greedy I'm actually feeling. Double S in level. Now let's just get that double S in buff. Oh my god, triple S in buff. Oh my god, let's just get rid of the little red so it's not too ugly. What a pet right here. Now this pet is going to be giving us a 2.68x enchant multiplier. Let's go ahead and equip that bad boy. We're up to an 11x enchant multi. I don't think that's half bad. Let's also open up these tier 4 totem boxes real quick. We got another tier 3 enchant. I think that means we can make a tier 4. And it does. And we also pulled a better soul totem as well. Let's unequip this and then totem merging. 3 enchant totems right there to make a tier 4 enchant. It's a 0.87x. I'll take it. Let's also equip the brand new tier 4 souls totem. The season is starting to look up, man. You love to see it. Now for this enchant totem, it might just be worth it to equip like a flame skin. I think we'll do that. A 0.14% multi. I don't know if that makes a big difference. You guys let me know. And can't forget about slash set, the brand new crown set. Now this crown set, I'm not gonna lie, it could have been better because it's not giving me any sword multipliers, which you guys might think is kind of useless. Oh my god, they added the Inferno skin. I forgot about that. We did not win that in today's episode. It's all good. Can't get too greedy. All right, I can't have it all. Let me go ahead and max this set real quick because now we are sitting at, whenever the guardian thing procs, a 15x enchant multi. Bro, that is gonna make us so much more currencies, and it's gonna be proccing so much more damage enchants when we're rebirthing as well. We're becoming a top player, bro. All right, I'm going crazy this week. Hopefully we can place top 5. And there we go, the full entire maxed out set. And one thing I forgot about, guys, I haven't claimed my pass in forever, and I have legit finished my pass. So let's claim all of these rewards real quick because there might be like sword perks and stuff in here. I just got 75 actually, more apocalypse loot boxes. I swear if I win the mutant set now, I am going to lose it, bro. There we go. Claimed all the rewards. Auto fighter time. I mean, I'll take it. Sure, why not? We just opened up a bunch of enchanted pet boxes as well. Did that? Oh, that got us an extra enchant pet. Hold on. Let me cook. Do I have any books of rarity? Actually, don't let me cook. I don't think I do. But let's go ahead and open up 5 of these brand new crown loot boxes that we got for free. Don't mind if I do. And then we'll open up the 6 apocalypse loot boxes. Out of these crowns, we do have a chance to still win that Inferno skin, which is the brand new best skin on the server. So that's what we're looking for. Or another enchant pet to make an enchanted plus. Bro, another crown? A crown set. Dude, that's 4. Where was this luck whenever I needed the mutant set, bro? Where? Now we're gonna drop down all of these real quick. Just hit it with a quick speed open because I am ready to get grinding. Don't really care too much what we win out of this. If I see a mutant set, I might just crash out, bro. A mutant set! Nah, hell no, bro. There's no way. Nah, staff have rigged my account, bro. They have actually rigged my chances. Now I want to win the mutant. All right, bro. We did get 2 books of rarity, which I guess is kind of decent. But now I think we're ready to go ahead and move on, take a cut right here. But actually, before we do that, I want to see how much currencies we're making per minute. So I think we are about to pop some pretty good currency boosters. So maybe this won't be the most accurate thing of all time, but let's see how much we make this minute. Let's actually hit a slash toggle and turn off all of the enchant messages. So that way my chat stops being spammed. Oh my God. Look at that 1 minute summary. 779 billion souls and almost 60 billion essence in 1 minute. We're gonna be contributing so much more to G-Top, guys. It's actually gonna be disgusting. Maybe we can actually start getting up there with like alum numbers and stuff. I don't think we'll ever really catch Carson because yeah, that dude's a grinder and his sword has to be insane. But listen, I will take that. I'm gonna take a cut right here. I'll probably AFK these 6x multipliers, so I'll probably AFK for 2.5 hours, gain as much currencies as possible, and then get right back to rebirthing. So that way in the next clip, we can prestige some more enchants and make even more currency. So I will see you guys in 1 second. This was one hell of an update clip. All right, guys, we have been grinding for a couple of hours. All right, I did all the AFK and we have stacked up a decent amount of currency, but I also rebirthed a couple of times off camera and we just hit rebirth level 100. And I would say that's pretty good. If we take a look at G-Top and we take a look at our guild, I'm actually a higher rebirth than Carson, and not that it really matters. I don't think Jonks is playing, bro. We got to rotate this guy. We're above Max, we're above Snap, we're above Soup Bowls, all of these people besides Alum, and we have also grinded out 350 trillion souls, 30 trillion essence, and with all of these rebirths now, we can hit multiple prestiges on laser. So really quickly, let me just grind up to at least the second page of zones so we can start getting the tier 2 candles again. I do want to try and make it to the third page, because if I take a look at the crafting here, bro, does this like go crazy? I don't know if this is going to be any better. You know, getting to the third page is never a bad thing. That's pretty far into the future though. I haven't started prestiging any like damage enchants or anything, so once I start doing that, we'll start doing a lot more damage to the higher like zoned mobs, and we can keep progressing that way. But for right now, we're focusing straight currency. Right over here, let's get a couple kills and then just rank up without upgrading our sword. And yeah, there we go. We shouldn't be able to kill this mob, I don't think. Now let's go ahead and take a look. First things first, is this maxed out? Okay, boom. I think we got one more level. We can get one more level of essence greed as well. Now that's all out of the way, I am taking a look straight at laser. You guys can see the next rebirth requirement is 70 to prestigious again. I am now rebirth 100, so we can prestige it, I think 3 times. Banging, I should be able to afford it, right? I think that was 4. Oh my god, we got laser to prestige 10 out of 10, and that's actually all of our souls. GG's. Can I get like one more prestige of zombie pot? Nope, no, I cannot. Not even close, actually. We can get some awaken levels of it, I guess. Maybe 2. Boom, 2 awaken levels. That is all of our souls basically gone. I wasn't expecting it to be that expensive, if I'm just gonna be honest. We'll take a look at Phantom Swarm. Should we max this out? Like, I don't know if it's worth to keep prestiging this. That's kind of a lot. When I could like get some awaken levels of Shadow, we'll get one more right there. Molten is prestigeable. Okay, I mean, why not? Up the damage multiplier, we'll take it. Cash is prestigeable as well, or is it not? It says it's prestigeable, but I don't actually think it is. Okay, we'll ignore that. Gucci Taco, I feel like it's not really entirely worth it. Maybe we just dump 3 trillion essence into Awaken Mirror. Ooh, Awaken Penetrate. Yeah, let's go ahead, grab a level of that. We have 6 trillion essence left over. Do we just go for Chicken Jockey? Prestige this maybe? I don't know if prestiging this gives you any more currencies. I think it's purely damage, so we'll get one more level. There's an Awaken version of Piggy Bank. I mean, I guess this seems mad cheap, so we'll go ahead, throw like 1 trillion into that, and then another 2 trillion in a ghost, and I think we are done with the upgrades for tonight. It is 4 in the morning, bro. We've been grinding a lot, but I think it is time to go to bed. We're probably gonna hop on the AFK mob, and look at how many shards I have earned, bro. I am up to 37 million. Yeah, let's take a look at this AFK mob right here, and let's grab some upgrades, because we have so many extra shards. It is ridiculous. I think we can fully max out the AFK mob, because boom, that is magic all completely done. I think the candle upgrade might actually be super expensive, so let's just work on the auto deploy, and boom, auto deploy maxed out. Let's go ahead and work back to the candle upgrade, the most expensive one, and we're coming up on maxing this thing. That did drain a ton of our shards, but we still have 29 million. I guess that means we can go ahead, do /heroes, and maybe max out all of our heroes as well. And maxing out your heroes is good upgrades. And bang, just like that, 1 hero left, and this one actually is the cheapest one because he doesn't actually swing. So our heroes are now fully maxed out, and we're still gonna have like 18 million shards left over that I legit have no clue what to do with, because I think I've maxed everything with shards. But yeah, anyways, I am going to take a cut right here. I am going to bed, bro. It is mad late. We're hopping on the AFK mob. I will see you guys in the next clip. So it is now the next day, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, I just edited this video and it is already super long. I apologize, bro. I had to have been yapping like the whole time, but it was an important yapping session, bro. We were upgrading the hell out of our sword in today's episode. Literally a fully maxed out sword, 54 enchants. So it was still mad productive. I'm already at sword level 1660. From the sword attributes, bro, getting a 400% tool XP buff is insane. We almost have the final crystal slot unlocked. And in the next episode as well, we have almost 1,000 perk tickets to try and pull a Universal 3 or a Master 3. So for right now, guys, I believe that's going to go ahead and do it for the episode. I will open up all of these lucky blocks right here real quick. See if we win anything like decent. A tier 4 totem box could be pretty good. We'll see here in a second. Just keep spamming these open. A bunch of totem boxes. 5 tier 4s, 1 tier 3, another tier 4. That had to have been a legendary lucky block right there. I love to see that though. Bang, open up the rest of these. And we also have 2 totem skin boxes. Can we pull an insane skin? Nope. 2 flame skins. Those both suck. We have a tier 3 enchant totem right here. Tier 2, tier 2. Let's rip open these tier 4s. Tier 4 souls. We might actually be able to make a 2-star tier 4 off of that. So let's just spam open all of these. Another tier 3, another tier 4 money. Hold on. We might be able to cook up here. Boom. Let's get some totem merging in real quick. Bang. That is a tier 4 souls. And then we have one right here. And then we have a tier 4 equip. So let's unequip it. Totem merging. And now we are going to get a 2-star. Bang. What is the multiplier? A 3.37x. We take that. Now I think we can also make a 2-star money totem. Let's go over here. Totem merging. Bang, bang. 2-star money totem as well. I somehow didn't pull 1 tool totem in today's episode. We still have a tier 2 tool totem, but that doesn't really matter anymore. Wow, what a episode. Guys, in the next video, I mean, we're just gonna try and get more and more overpowered. I'm probably gonna focus prestiging my damage enchants a little more because we basically have no prestiges in that aspect. For right now, I can get 1 more prestige of zombie apocalypse, which is 120 trillion souls. Bang, there we go. The next prestige level is going to cost 220 trillion. But G-Top, dude, I'm becoming a pretty good player. We have almost 700 trillion souls contributed. We're about to pass up Alum, and he is our leader. So anyways, guys, if you did enjoy today's episode, make sure you guys drop a like. Sub if you guys are new. This maxed out sword is absolutely insane. Just look at all of the enchants going off in the zone. But yeah, drop a like. Sub if you guys are new. Obviously, come check out the server. Come get your own maxed out sword here on Dungeons. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next episode.